some donuts I picked up after work. They're from a place called Doughnuttery in Chelsea Market. Some leftover wine from my dinner. I haven't had dessert today, so I'm gonna get my sugar quota in the next 8 or so minutes it takes to eat these. So this place is great because they have this adorable conveyor belt kind of cookery thing. All these mini donuts kind of get plopped out into the oil and then they get flipped over. And then you order all these different flavors. I got the sprinkles just because they're cute, but this one is like a bacon, maple, something. So they've got all these gourmet flavors that are very interesting. And it's really nice. Get some meatiness from the bacon. It's kind of the salty bite, which is really great with the sweetness of the donut batter. And it's rich, but not too rich. I like it a lot. This is good. It's got nice texture. I got these before and ordered, they had like a cardamom one. Maybe lavender and honey. I don't quite remember. They have some interesting flavors. You know, this is actually kind of like a really late request. I promised a donut video a long time ago, and then I kind of just stopped eating donuts, so I never got to make them, but I have them here, so fulfilling a request from months ago. And I'm wearing my Johnny Cash shirt. Does anyone like him? I've got a big poster of him right here on my wall, next to a big poster of Elvis. Kind of two of my idols. Elvis played a Gibson Dove. I said before that this is not too rich. And I actually think it's not too rich because it's been in this brown paper bag overnight. And I woke up to the bag soaked with oil. Just, understandable. It's like when you leave a croissant in a paper bag. But I do remember last time having this and it was way too greasy. But this is different. It tastes really good. This is a Chateau de Doughnuttery from France, and it's a mix, Cabernet, Merlot, and Malbec. Oh, there's actually some Rhone in there too, just from the south of France, with ripe fruit flavors and the city. That's partly why I chose a New York school. It was either Nashville or New York, and I picked New York because I was making kind of rock pop songs, and I was very serious about it. Kind of a solo singer-songwriter, and my first show was like 5 minutes from my dorm, freshman year of college. It was at the bitter end, and I think I knew from a very early age that I wanted to play at the bitter end, that I wanted to be a musician in New York, and so I did. In my late teens and early 20s at least. Okay, I'm in my early 20s, but till about age 21, and I just kind of stopped being fun, so I didn't do it anymore. But it mostly has to do with location. All the good clubs. If you're a singer-songwriter, alternative music type person, all the good clubs on the Lower East Side, and in the East Village and Washington Square, they're downtown. So I live way, way, way uptown now, where dreams have come to die. So, but it was a big part of my life. And why the hell did I get here? Why am I saying this? The guitar. Today I was playing the guitar, and I was singing some old songs that I had written years ago that I forgot about. I was listening to some of my recordings, and I just got a terrible, terrible bout of nostalgia. I thought of all the people these songs were about, and I started to really, really miss my ex, which gets into really dark territory, but I don't know, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. So, I don't know, which is annoying because I had such a good week. My professor asked me to take over for him this week, and it's just an incredible honor. And I had a good meeting with him on Monday, and I was very happy. And then today happened, and I don't know why I end up here all the time. I'm a very nostalgic person. Nostalgia means literally in the Greek root of the word is nostos, which means homecoming, and algos, which means pain. It's kind of like the pain of homecoming, but also missing home, missing the past. So nostalgia at its very root is supposed to be a painful experience. It is sweet, but it's also bittersweet. As Anne Carson would call Eros, love. Wine makes me cheesy, sorry. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm talking about this, but these donuts are certainly helping. I've been on so many dates after my ex, and none of them have measured up. There's so many losers in the world. Oh my god. Sounds really condescending, but it's not about being a loser, it's about being a match. And it's really hard to find that. Again, it's been like 2 years. this is the question I'm posing to you guys. Which is more important? Having a stable, selfhood, stable independence, stable job and career to fall back on, or is it more important to have someone you love in your life? I know most people are going to say the second, but I've always been a bit of a pragmatist. I've always felt that, boys and girls come and go, but, your job, if you have a fulfilling life, a fulfilling career, doing what you love, at the end of the day, even if you come home to an empty house, at least you have that, a sense of fulfillment. People describe jobs and careers as empty things, things that pay the bills, but that's not how I live. I'm so passionate about teaching and about literature, and it's what gives me meaning. But in spite of that, sometimes I do come home and I'm like, what else do I have? And then I think of my ex. But on the other hand, on Monday, for instance, when I was really happy, and I felt, fulfilled, like being a good teacher is all that I need to be happy, and that none of the bad dates, none of the bad relationships in my past ever mattered. I have moments like that too, but then they are quickly washed away by memories and nostalgia and that stupid guitar. So, it's kind of like, do you need a balance, or is one more important than the other? I go back and forth about it. Maybe I'll never know. But, okay. That was some